We're live, we're live. Hello. Cheryl, I feel like it's me, you, and your hair looking fabulous.
Thanks.
I feel like it has its own thing.
Well, Angus decided to wake up when Graham went to work this morning at 6. So by 7 o'clock, I was up in the shower and just thought, just get your hair washed.
Just do it.
I don't like washing my hair. Let's face it.
She doesn't like the wash. I hate it. I did it yesterday. I detest it with a passion. But thank you for joining us. When you're here, just say hello in comments so we can see who it is, because we're through StreamYard, so we can't actually see who is on. We can just see there's people. So say hi. Cheryl and Donna with you. Thursday lunchtime. Keeping it real. I need to repaint my nails. Keeping it real. I love it. We've got very similar colours.
Yeah, mine's scarlet.
Yeah, mine's my Chihuahua doesn't bite anymore, I think it is.
No,
it's not. Is it my Chihuahua doesn't bite anymore?
Who thought of that name?
Or OPI. Does anybody else love the name colours on OPI? Or I can't remember what it is actually. No, it's not. It's Cajun shrimp. I keep saying this. Hi, Naomi. It's good to see you. It's Thursday. Cheryl and I are loving life. We've done 3 live nights now on Self-Doubt to All Out. And by God, are those women in that group in the All Out section or what? Like,
I mean,
insane.
Yeah, it is insane. It's literally insane. It's the only way to describe it. Like, what the hell? We just can't. We're always blown away and surprised. I don't know why, because it happens every time. But this group, this challenge, these women that are on this journey with us are phenomenal. And yeah, it just fills us with so much joy. Doing the sessions does, because the ladies are so interactive, and the session is only made by the people who turn up. Otherwise, Donna and I would just be sat blethering on for an hour. And then just the interaction, the group is just immense. Like immense. Like the light bulb moments, the aha moments, the transformations are just like boom, 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 aren't they? They're just...
Yeah. And there's some people that are sitting and taking it in and knowing that, like, just processing it, and then they'll get in the shower and have a bump, or I'll get a message and go, something's just occurred to me. It's just, and this is the beautiful thing with this, is like we're giving you the learning, and your aha moments and your revelations will come when you're ready for them to come, and when your subconscious is ready to deal with it. So not like just because it's 8 o'clock and we've said that it's teaching time. So this is the beauty of these programs, is that you get to do it at your pace. And some of the women this morning are saying, I feel like I'm behind because I've missed it. It doesn't matter. Like, you're fine. You'll catch up. You know what I mean? Like, do it at your pace, wherever you're up to. In life in general is exactly where you're meant to be. So don't keep comparing your pace to somebody else's. Like, whatever you're doing right now, because it's your journey. And last night we talked to the women. One of the biggies was about energy, wasn't it, Cheryl? When we're talking about energy, because we spend such a lot of energy on the wrong things, trying... Hey, Erin, who was one of our superstars in there, like trying not to be something, trying to just not really consciously being aware of how important our energy is, and how we can create it and harness it and direct it. And because wherever you are putting your attention, your energy then flows to that thing. And we tend to spend such a lot of mental energy in all the shit that we don't want in life, like about what's crap, what's not working, how much we hate our bodies, how much our boss is a dickhead. Like, we spend all this energy on that. And that's actually where energy then flows into, rather than how do I really want to show up? Like, if I was the best version of me today, what would that look like? How can I create that energy going into the day? And I think that was a biggie for a lot of the women, wasn't it?
It was. Best quote ever. You're right where you're meant to be. Exactly.
100%.
It was. And it's kind of wrapped up in all of the 3 points, because, we were talking about spending energy, wasted energy, trying to work out what other people think. You're never going to know. You're not a mind reader or telepathic. You don't have a crystal ball. Waste of time. Why don't we spend our energy focusing on our goals and getting clarity and moving forward in life? And then we were talking about how much energy we waste with our words, telling ourselves, affirming to ourselves, we're just not confident enough. I couldn't do it. There's no way I could do that. I'm just not confident enough. There isn't any way that I'd be able to go and set a business up. I'm just not confident. I couldn't go into that meeting and sit down and give the figures. I'm just not confident enough. Like literally, we just spend so much time affirming to ourselves the stuff that we don't want to do or have happen. And we were like, how about we just stop all of that, decide that we're going to reaffirm something different to ourselves, decide that we're confident, decide that we are going to focus on what we think of ourselves rather than what other people think of ourselves, and see if that's more healthy, see if that's going to move us forward.
I mean, it's mind-blowing. And then even when you think about when we say something like, I'm so far behind everyone, well, 1,700 people signed up. You don't know how they're doing or where they are or what they are. So just because you've seen one person in this example that's maybe done all 3 classes so far and you're only on class what, it's like this is what we do to each other, like to ourselves. I'm so far behind everyone. But you're not, because you don't know what everyone's up to. And even if you were, who gives a shit? You watch them when you want to watch them, right? As long as you watch them before. I mean, the replays are open in our group now, so even people joining today can do the masterclass with us tonight, where we're going to pull everything together and pull out all the salient points of the learning, and then you can go back and watch the 3 replays from the last week. It's fine. We're leaving the replays up in our private group for this right up until the end of the month, and that's when the group will then close down as we go into June. But you've got a week. You're fine. You're good.
Exactly.
You're exactly where you're supposed to be.
And that's what Naomi's just said. If you were meant to turn up live and watch the show, if you were meant to turn up and watch the replays, you would have. You weren't, because you haven't. So that's okay. Do it now. It's all about taking inspired action from here on now, acknowledging where you're at and taking inspired action to move forward. It's cool.
And one of totally cool, y'all. But one of the things we talked about last night was the fact that when you are waiting for this confidence, like someone's going to give it to you, we always laugh and say, is it HR? Is it their job? Like, when I'm confident enough, I'll do it. Like, what? We've got a friend who's very ill in hospital right now. Like, it just brings home to you, like, in a day, your life can change. Like, you can take so much for granted, expecting things, next year. So if you're sitting waiting for your life to start until you're confident, that's a fucking big gamble you're taking there. That is a damn big gamble. When I've got confidence, which I'm waiting for someone to bring me gift wrapped.
Just a minute, 2 seconds. I've got something for you. There you go.
Thanks. Is that my confidence?
Yeah.
Thank you. My life is complete. Get it? We're being like tough love. There was tough love in the room last night, because you can't just keep saying, like Charles said, I'm not confident. You have to decide that you are and then embody it. Like, if you were confident, what would you do? And then just do it. You won't die if you speak up in a meeting. And even if you give the wrong number, nobody will die in the making of that. There's a few people in life where their jobs do mean life or death. Ours isn't one of them. Most of us isn't one of them. If you're a surgeon and you're going in and you're having a bad day, that could be somebody else's bad day. Vast majority of us don't have that pressure on us. But we put this big story around this big meeting, and it's really important, and I've got to perform, and it's bullshit. Like, you're telling yourself all this, and it's not true. And we said last night, like, nobody is going to come and rescue you from your life. You're it. Everything you need is already inside you. All you've got to do is decide, act, be intentional, and then work every day on being the best version of you by working on your mindset, on your belief systems, on your confidence, on your happiness, on getting clear on what it is that you want. That's it, guys. Like, that's the magic formula. Like, there is nothing else to it. Cheryl and I don't have magic. We're not fairies.
A little bit.
What we have is that we just fucking get it, and we work at it, and we do the inner work, and we work together to create something, because we decided, we commanded, we declared it was what was going to damn well happen. Anyone can do that any day, Even if you haven't done it for the last 90 years, you can wake up today and decide to do that. It's never too late. It's only when you stop trying.
And yes, Naomi, you can still join. I've just put the link in there because it's a masterclass tonight where we'll be wrapping up all of the salient teaching points and truth bombs and aha moments galore and having more of them. And the other thing we're talking about is like, is on a morning when you wake up. You know, and don't know if I've talked to you about this before when we've come live, but it's like every day when you wake up in that moment, you get to decide how your day is going to be. You get to decide what energy you're bringing. You get to decide whether you pick up your phone and start doing emails or checking social media and then put yourself in a Debbie Downer before you get out of bed, or you used to have a really great morning routine where you have gratitudes and affirmations and you're just in the present and you're thankful for what's around you. It's your choice. You make that decision. And when we get conscious about what we're doing, then we make better decisions. When you do more, when you know more, you do more, is what Donna says. When you know more, you do better.
When you know better, you do better.
I'm getting there. When you know better, you do better. But it's like, it's a choice. I can decide I want to wake up, roll out of bed, moan because Angus had been awake since 6 o'clock this morning, moan because I then thought, well, I may as well just wash my hair. I hate washing my hair. Moan because yada, yada, yada. No, I didn't. I got up earlier, had even more time to pull my cards, do my morning routine, have a lovely shower, go and do my pranic exercises. It just meant that I had more time to go for a walk. Like we get to reframe that, don't we? We get to choose what energy that we're going to, but most of us don't consciously remember that it is our choice. We just go with whatever's happening and then just aren't happy with what's going on and we don't think to change it. We just go with emotions and then complain and like, oh God, why is my life like this? Because you're deciding it is. Sorry, not sorry.
I know. But the difference is that at the minute, we spoke about this, like you're going through the motions of your life and you're getting up every day, wishing it to be different, moaning about your job and all the other stuff the child was just saying. Then you go to bed, go, that was freaking shit. I hope tomorrow is better. Well, why will it be? Like, what are you doing to create a differentiated experience in your thought process, which flows out into your life? It comes from you. It comes from your beliefs. It comes from your thoughts, which then create the inspired action. So if you want to do better, you better start thinking better. Like, that's it.
Yes, you can get a shout out for Isla's first birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have an amazing day. Love it, love it, love it.
Happy birthday, Isla. I thought Auntie Chow was going to start singing there. I would have had to end the broadcast.
I was going to break out in song, but then I stopped myself with a clap.
It's a birthday. You don't need to punish her. Yeah.
No.
Happy birthday, Isla. You are one. How magical is that? Magical. So we're going to leave it there. Yes, you can still sign up. Tonight is the masterclass. So what I would do is, you are amazing as well, Linda. Thank you so much. So what I would do is, if you sign up now, is watch day 1. And when you go into the Facebook group, you do hashtag day 1. Hashtag day 2, hashtag day 3, and you will find the recordings. You watch hashtag day 1 so that you've got the framework of what's happening, and then watch the masterclass tonight, and then you can watch the other 2 later. And there's there's other videos in there from me and Cheryl. There's some lives that we did about our story. There's a beautiful meditation that we did yesterday. So there's like literally a ton of wealth. Just I can't describe the support in there from the women who are cheerleading each other through this process and helping each other to be brave every single day. And people still putting their live videos in and kind of finding the courage to then do that. It's just spine tingling, honestly. It's really amazing.
Oh, pinch me, pinch me, pinch me. We've done what I was just saying this morning when we were spending some time together. Like 3 years ago, like we're coming up to our first birthday, like 3 years ago, like Now's Your Time didn't exist. We were doing our own thing. It wasn't even a concept. It hadn't even entered our minds to do this. And then 3 years later, we're sat here with you guys talking about this amazing challenge and these amazing, inspiring women. And it's just amazing.
It's insane.
Amazing.
Absolutely. Right, girls, boys, beautiful people. We're going to leave you now. Cheryl and I are going to go and spend more time together. We would like, we're just together like
we were just saying this to us the other day, like we'll never ever get sick of spending time together, and then like we're like we'll get a weekend where we can go and do something, and then we go away with our other friends together, and it'd be like, you think at some point we'll be like, love, I'm done, I've had enough, I need a little bit of a break. It doesn't happen.
Does it? Like, I love it.
No.
We're
don't feel like that about our husbands as much, but you know, we do about each other.
Oh, honestly, life has got to be fun, Linda. Otherwise, what the fuck is the point? And last night, just to give everyone like a little glimpse, last night we started the session with some music, always got to get the vibe right. And we ended it, we decided to end it with the hundreds of people still on the call, like 9:20 last night, singing our lungs out to Wilson Phillips' Hold On. There was drumming, there was hand grabbing, there was pointing, there was like, and that was just me. And other people joined in too, but it was just amazing. We just loved it. We had so much fun. So, I mean, who knows what we're going to be singing tonight on the masterclass?
Oh, we're getting to plan that. And thank you, Nicola. Well, we were told to never go into business with your best friend. Make sure you have a divorce contract. But we've been going 3 years. Maybe when we get to 7, we'll be like, what the hell? We need to get divorced. But now we're good. We're all right.
We haven't hit the 7-year itch yet.
No.
Right, guys, we will see you tonight in the masterclass. Be there or miss out, and you do not want to miss out. We will see you there. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Love you all. Bye.
Bye.